Even though I'm not going to be very hungry, I still am human, and I like cookies, so Fat Paulie sent me some cookies. The team I'm with, I love these guys. So it looks like he sent me just a big assortment, so thank you, Fat Paulies. I am actually looking forward to these. Something else besides cream of rice and almond butter and red jasmine rice and beef, so I'm gonna indulge on these later.
Macy! Literally walked out of the bedroom, jumped in front of the camera, is looking into the camera.
So Ivana, currently you're looking at your cat in your house.
Yes. And just tell everybody I just called her out of the bedroom and now she's in the camera. Macy girl, miss you. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Oh yeah. Look, she's rubbing on the camera.
All right, hi. So here we are. It's about 12:30 on Saturday. Got a few meals in. Like I said, I just ate, rested, and then had Zach come over so we can talk a little bit. But we're just kind of setting a game plan for tonight. You know, after looking at pictures, kind of comparing things. You know, I'm just gonna be 100% with you. You know, how we viewed it is we were, you know, chasing sides there a little bit to match up with them, and it's kind of just, you know, this weekend is kind of telling me exactly where I'm at. So this is what I said from the start. I want to see where I'm at compared to, you know, some of the top bodybuilders in the world. And, you know, as I can see, I still just need a little bit more size to be competitive and all around. So the good thing is, like, I have progressed. You know, I got you know, 8-10 pounds heavier from Chicago with similar conditioning. I think we might have been a little tighter that day in Chicago. So what we're gonna do today is go for a little bit of a tighter look tonight. So we're gonna like probably be about 2 pounds lighter. Not saying we didn't have a good game plan, because we did. Like I said, I still have to eat a lot just to keep that weight up. But what we're doing here is we just did a few meals today. Same thing. It was like 150 grams of beef, 450 grams of rice, and 20 grams of mac oil with some sea salt, and no water again. So gonna keep water out still. So just gonna, you know, just kind of go for a different look tonight, because that's a good thing about 2 days is come in, you know, now let's just go for extreme tightness. And that's gonna be the game plan for tonight, and then just show it off. So now I have any bugs or any nervousness is out. So I'm just gonna really enjoy doing the routine tonight. So that's what I'm gonna do right here, is I'm actually gonna practice just the final touches. Everything's already done, but just the reminders. So I'm practicing here for the next hour or so, and then we'll kind of, you know, slowly get into the finals tonight. So we're up first tonight, which is good. So we'll get out there, do the routines, do the comparisons, and sit around for a little bit for finals. But hey, I'm just excited to see a lot of you still. You know, met a lot of you last night as well, and then tonight's gonna bring some good memories, and then, you know, celebrate a little bit, just this prep in general with friends and family. So appreciate everybody that's out there, appreciate everybody that's been viewing this. You know, continue to like and subscribe, because I want to keep bringing these videos afterwards with whatever's next. So we'll talk about that too here, you know, tonight, tomorrow. Still got a lot of fun things planned for tomorrow. You know, Sunday out here too. So more to come, and I'm excited for the rest of the day. So let's get after this, and have a great showing tonight.
Yo. I was gonna. Do you want me to try to find you 5 guys, or did what we had last night work? No, yeah,
that's fine.
Okay.
You don't need to go your way for that.
Okay. Well, we'll do that then. We just got into the car, and then we'll head back.
Unless you can find a Chick-fil-A, I think I might be able to get that down easier.
I could probably find a Chick-fil-A.
I think I can get that down easier.
Okay. All right. I'll do that then.
Okay.
All right.
Sounds good.
Okay. All right, bud. Of course.
Fries.
Okay.
A small Coke with no ice.
Okay.
And then just 2 grilled sandwiches with a large Diet Coke.
Okay. What should I get? I don't know. I'm reading here. Hi, Bubba.
What's up? Sleeping?
Guess what, Roscoe?
What do we have there?
This is Coke. Regular Coke. Full fat Coke.
Full fat Coke. But a full 2 ounces. It's like wine. Just get a little teaser.
So it's 8 ounces of fluid total. 4 from water, 4 from Coke.
Okay, so just got done, you know, touching up the routine, getting that mentally ready. You know, still in the room, relaxing, mainly keeping the legs up. What we're gonna do here, so this is gonna be kind of our last main big meal before the stage. So it's about 3 o'clock here. I'm going to do a little bit of Chick-fil-A. So overall volume of food is gonna be a little bit lower today, just as we continue to tighten up and dry out. But we need to get something calorically dense, because I could tell, even just posing right there, like after I did the routine probably 5, 6, 7 times, I wasn't really getting much of a response on pump. So that's kind of how you can gauge it with your body. So we want to get a little bit of more denser food in, but not so much about quantity. So we're gonna get a lot of dense food in here, calories, and that'll be just used kind of for our pump up, and to fuel glycogen muscles to fill up for the show. So we're gonna get a couple sandwiches in. It should be pretty good. 4 ounces of Coke and some fries. So this should do the trick. And let's get tighter, let's get better, and let's have some fun posing tonight.
All right, guys, I wanted to just jump on here really quick. It's 4 o'clock Saturday afternoon. It's important to me. This YouTube channel is about Brett, and kind of this whole weekend I've wanted just to spotlight him and not jump in. I don't want to be a coach that comes across or is perceived as trying to take the spotlight, and I want this to be about him. But I wanted to also kind of jump on here really quick. When an athlete gets on stage, they're not only a reflection of themselves, but it's also, a lot of what's reflected is dependent on me, and I want to get on here and just say that I couldn't have asked of any more of Brett. I'm very hard on myself, and, ultimately, last night I came back in here to the room and I kind of looked at, where could we have done better? Where could he have been better? I do think, and this truly 100% falls on me, that he could have been a little bit leaner. One of the challenges as someone's acquiring new tissue at the rate that he is as you're dieting down, as you guys know, like, we didn't really push cardio with him. That wasn't something that we needed to do. We could have had implemented a few more low days, but with that new tissue preservation during a deficit, one of the jobs that's constantly on my, thought list is, if we go down too far, are we going to start to lose that new tissue? So I was really judging this prep a lot off of his legs, the flatness of his legs, and that was something the last few days that I was trying to preserve during this process. So Tuesday, Wednesday, as we were here, I saw that his legs didn't have the pop that I felt that they needed, and you guys might say, well, they didn't have the pop that he needed on stage either. But ultimately, that was kind of my decision-making process. So I just want to come on here more than anything, and I feel that it's important for me to take the blame, and fault where I need to. And we just didn't deliver on that same sharpness that we, brought the expectation to from Chicago last year. Now, that being said, in my opinion, I think from the back, Brett was the second sharpest, right in the mix in the show. But it comes down to being complete. So, we just had a conversation again. Today, what we did is we tried hard to bring his weight down a little bit to start the day. But again, with that comes more flatness. So it's truly a balancing act of getting the weight down, but then providing a pop. So we're being a little bit more extreme now with the food. More so than what I would ideally like to do, but we're, trying to get both extremes at the same time, bring him down, get the sharpness, also provide the pop that he needs. But more than anything, I just don't want to leave an athlete stranded on an island, because ultimately Brett did everything that he could have potentially did to be his best. He went above and beyond in his posing, he went above and beyond in hiring a posing coach, everything he could have done. So ultimately those final tweaks at the end, that comes down to me, and that's my fault. And I just want to get on here to you guys, to the guys that support him, to the guys that believe in him, and be a team with him, and not just kind of leave him, to come to you guys at the end and been like, well, this is what happened. Because ultimately those were my decisions, and this is where I should have done better with him this go around. But again, this is part of being a team. We're not going to nail it 100% every single time, and I hold a lot on myself for that. So really ultimately I want to get on here and not leave Brett to kind of have to do this part of the video, because this wasn't his decision-making process, and he's somebody that's the ultimate athlete, and that's why I enjoy working with him so much, because he just executes and executes and executes. So more than anything, like I said, I want to get on here and kind of just share my thoughts and my viewpoint. But I know, it's not like we were driving Brett into the ground and we couldn't get any more fat loss. That's something that's very easy for him, something that's very easily fixable. So I'm encouraged with that as well. But this is it's a growing process as a team, and that's why we love bodybuilding, because it's a challenge. It's not always easy. It doesn't always come easy. I felt like his peak in Atlanta just seemed to just come flawlessly together. and we were trying to improve upon that, you know, and with improving upon that, there were some things that I could have done differently. But ultimately, until he gets on stage and I see that physique that's represented on stage, I don't know all those things right away. So again, guys, hopefully you appreciate this. But I just want to give credit to Brett where it's due, because this was his final look wasn't reflected on something that he could have done better, because he did everything, you know, to the best of his ability that I asked him for. And more than anything else, you know, you guys, you young guys that are watching this, if you train the way that Brett trains, good things are going to happen, you know, and he is such a good representative, not only on stage, but off stage, how he conducts himself, and then the effort that he puts into his day-to-day process. So I just want to commend him on that.
All right, so we got done stretching again. Quentin came in, took care of me, got me all loose for the routine. So now we go to, gotta go get another layer of tan because we wiped it off last night afterwards. So one more spray down. Then we meet with all the athletes again, and they walk us over. So same kind of routine as last night, but tonight we are first. So we're going right at 7. Routines first into comparisons and call outs and everything. So gotta be ready right away. We're all packed, ready to finish this out. Gonna finish strong and just have a fun night, man. So I'm ready to show everybody what we got and just finish this out with everybody here. Let's do it.
His biggest fan?
Huh?
Does this make you his biggest fan?
Biggest fan.
Hey, stop the skaters real quick. Hold on. We got competitors coming through. Hey. Hold on. Good luck, guys. Thank you. I've got one. I didn't.
All right, here we are. It's finals time. You know, just gonna go out and have as much fun as I can, dude. They're doing a big theater here, and we're starting out the show. We're gonna bring the routines first, so I'm excited to show the Rosen routine, and then, you know, kind of just try to battle and work my way up. So get some experience today. We're coming in sharper. I'm already tighter. So the improved package. That's kind of why I like these 2-day shows, because you make the adjustments, and we did that. So let's see what goes on tonight. Gonna have a lot of fun and soak this one in and enjoy with my friends, enjoy with my family, and enjoy with the fans. So touch base after. You know, either way, I'm gonna be smiling, having a good time, and I just want to finish this prep out really strong and finish out the show really strong and bring it all with you guys as well. So again, thanks for everything, and here it is. Let's do it.
Gentlemen in place, let's send it down to the judges. Big Steve.
Thank you, Bob. Regan, Fabio, Brett, and Max. Gentlemen, front double bicep. Front lat spread.
Wilkins.
How do you feel? Well, I drank 2 already. This is number 3. I drank 2 before finals. I was like, fuck. Maybe I should have drank 2 Gatorades before I go back out there, but whatever.
At that point, once you hit the lips, once it's the lips, you can't. Proud of you, Brett. Good job.
Love you, buddy. You did a great job. This is only the first. Can't wait.
Yep. First,
Go ahead.
first of many. Very proud of you, bud.
Way to kick the door down on this one, man. Can't wait to see the future. So proud.
Yeah.
Wow. Man, they brought it, didn't they? Very nice. Very nice.
What's up?
Congrats! Yes. 3 times.
Let's see it.
Ooh, that's heavy. I don't know if you're strong enough for that. Stay hungry.
Yeah, that's right.
You look great.
Can you believe I know how to dress up sometimes? Here
That
we go.
totally came out
What
the
else?
wrong way.
Go ahead.
I just totally just
What'd you say?
stuck my foot in my mouth.
Go ahead and record this.
No,
Right
no,
here.
she looks amazing. That's all I said.
TMZ.
Yeah, it's a
I
good
cannot believe how warm it is.
Oh my God, it's fucking
It's
killing me.
warm.
Here he is,
Sorry,
boy.
I've never-
Sorry, I'm distracted by this giant human being. Hey, man. Come here.
You all right?
What's up, man? It's good to meet you. You good?
Where you guys going?
Yeah, my teeth look white and I'm fucking tired.
Can't eat less than you today, right? I got dry, brother.
All right, this is the most important thing I've been waiting for. This has been weeks. I need
Weeks.
Fresca, please sponsor me, because I drink about one of you a night when I can. So this is going to be the most refreshing feeling after going 3 days with minimal water. Are you still wearing your like band from?
Yeah, I just want people to know I'm hardcore.
Hardcore.
I'm hardcore. I made it. I made it. I was on my deathbed.
Subway food poisoning.
Yeah, I was on my deathbed, but I still made it. So I just want them to know I'm hardcore.
Roscoe.
You customer with your dog?
Absolutely.
But is it true that Arnold was back in Columbus?
We just saw that. I guess we were on TV.
Yeah.
Going to eat. Meet with the family.
Yeah.
He made it all the way out here, so I want to spend some time with them while they're still here and they leave in the morning. So we're taking the crew to go eat some.
And Roscoe.
And Roscoe's of course going to.
Fries are really good.
Oh, the pizza's been
Yeah, I know. I'm eating the shit out of the fries.
Want some fries?
Oh, thanks, buddy. No, it wasn't my idea. I think this is a KG.
Oh, this is definitely a KG.
Yeah, I think that's a
Thanks,
KG.
KG.
Yep.
Right here.
That's all good.
Just think when I get first place was that
Hey,
good.
six.
Love you, man. I'll go this I got to take it here.
Hey, it's good to meet you. Yeah.
Good to meet you, Zach.
Nice to meet you too.
Alright, sounds good.
Alright, you gotta eat those shitty fat balls.
No insomnia cookies. No.
They need to
No, I-
rebrand a little bit.
Is this goodbye?
This is goodbye.
Are you gonna come next week? Boston Open, right? Boston Pro. All right, I'll see you guys there. I'll be there.
I don't want to say bye.
So proud of you.
For everyone. Say soon. Oh yeah. You guys. I'll be in
Get him.
Finishing the day. It's 2 o'clock here. So, no, but this is what it's all about. You know, I'm just going to touch on this. You know, we did the competition. You know, finished it up. All that is done. But most importantly, you want to get involved with the people that were there to support you, that were there from the start. Your family, friends, family. Your coach. And so this is also, you know, a big reason why, you know, we do these things in these competitions and things is the aftermath of it. Even if you don't win, you know, and things didn't turn out maybe how you wanted them to, you still enjoy these moments with everybody. So like, you got to be a good sport. You know, this is a very political game, and you know, things might not go your way. So sometimes they might. So you always have to respond the same way and continue to get better. And that's all, you know I can do. And we'll talk more of that ahead. But for now, it was just about enjoying this weekend. You know, this body of work. This last 13, 14 weeks we put in as a team, as a unit. You know, especially, you know, thanking my wife, thanking Matt. You know, thanking Zach here, and then thanking my parents as well as for being here for this. So, with that said,
we have an awesome team.
We have an awesome team, and so we know it's only going to get better and better things ahead. A lot of experience this week I'm very happy about. And now we'll just kind of set the game plans to go. So we're going to keep these videos coming just because of, especially with this weekend, seeing this outpour of support, meeting all you fans, especially out here, seeing all these comments and stuff. We'll continue this, you know, this YouTube, and, you know, we got a lot of good things ahead for us. So I can't wait for it all, and I'm looking forward to bringing it to you. So.